but he's one of 3 league MVPs who will appear in these finals. Between them, LeBron, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry have won 7 of the last 8 regular season MVP awards. Question for you guys is, for which one will this series ultimately matter most in terms of legacy?
Wow. I mean, look, I think you have a few players' legacy on the line here. Obviously, LeBron James, he's chasing legends. He doesn't want to be in that conversation where he's lost 5 final championships. So he wins this series. Now you start sort of continuing to elevate him amongst the greats. But then Steph Curry, 2-time MVP. Last year didn't fare so well in the finals. To come back and lose back-to-back finals to the same team, you're talking about his legacy and how that plays out. And then Kevin Durant, you know, he left Oklahoma City. It wasn't a clean departure. A lot of people were unsure of that. He's come here. For him, it's been championship or bust. So I think all these players' legacies are really on the line, which makes this series that much more exciting.
Yeah, and I think they're all playing for a historical relevance. And as you say, this is what makes this series so compelling and so exciting. You know, one guy in particular, you know, LeBron James, and the 3 of us are sitting here, you know, champions, Hall of Famers, and all of that. But none of us have ever had the experience of saying, hey, if you play well in this series, you can be the best ever. I mean, we've never experienced that. So for a guy like LeBron James to walk out on the floor now, none of us really know or understand how he's feeling, what he's thinking, how much weight or pressure he's under, because there's only been maybe 2 or 3 people in the history of our game that's ever had an opportunity to play for the best ever. And none of us sitting at this desk has ever had an opportunity to do that. Is
he playing for the best ever in this series?
I think what he's done and what he's doing on and off the court, in my opinion, what he's done off the court in terms of his social justice mission, his social activism compared to his championship, has made him the best ever in my mind, just in terms of my criteria, how I judge the champion. The champion's got to do it on and off the floor. His impact off the floor has been, you know, significant for this generation that he's in.
And by the way, very much a work still in progress. He's only 32.
Only 32. Oh, I think I agree with both of these guys, everything they said. 99.9%. So it's no need to be redundant on it. But to me, the guy who has his legacy on the line is a guy that we really haven't been mentioning, Klay Thompson. Because if Klay Thompson plays well in this series, he cements himself as saying, you cannot get rid of me ever if you want to be a champion in Oakland. But if he doesn't play well and the way he's been playing, there's an opportunity to say, well, we have Kevin Durant, we have Steph Curry, we have Draymond Green. Do we really need this extra piece that we may have to pay $200 million to? And he could cement himself because he is the forgotten man, but he, to me, is the X factor. Because if he averaged 20 points or more, I think that they will be cutting the nuts down here because he gives them too much to defend on the other end. So he has to dominate that position. We have said at times he might be the best 2-guard in the NBA. Is he that?
Yeah.
Or is he just a coat rider? And we'll see. Is he a guy who's just riding some coats at times? But no, he has ridden the coats a little bit in this playoff series instead of saying, I am the best 2-guard in basketball.
It's interesting.
They haven't needed him.
No.
They will need him in this series.
No, but this is what I'm saying.
They'll need him to be dominant in this series.
If Vinnie Johnson and Buddha and Bill Laimbeer were playing well, Isaiah never thought, they don't need me, I'm a backup.
Yeah.
No, he always was aggressive no matter what.
And
that's what he has to do.
You think he
the
can
highest
insert
winning
himself into the series?
He's got to insert himself in.
I think he will.
It is remarkable. They are 12-0. He shot 36% for the playoffs so far. Very un-Clay-like. You could argue they need him more as a defender in this series.
No, they need him to be Klay Thompson, the best 2-guard in the NBA.
Yeah.
Not just for this year. This is for the legacy of what this team is going to be with Kevin Durant now joining them. Where are they and who are they? He could cement himself, and this could be the dynasty that we think it could be if he does that.